Hi everyone and welcome to another Posters Here video. So as you can see here, I've got a white backdrop now. It's actually a piece of white foam board, but anyway, it looks good in the videos, doesn't it? My camera struggles with it a little bit, but whatever. So I'm steadily improving my studio. Anyway, let's get on with it. First thing I've got is an RS485 to TTL converter, and I'll just zoom in so you can see that a bit better. Yeah, so this is based on the Max 485 chip, and you can see it's got a VCC and a ground, which would be 5 volts. Connectors to connect to the RS485 B and A channels, and on the other side we've got the pins ready to plug into the Arduino in order to manipulate it, of course. So let's see what it says on the back here. LC Electronics, and it's got a URL there. Yeah, that's quite interesting. I've used this before in one of my other videos. It's one of the solar videos, how to, what was it now, interacting with the solar charge controller with the Arduino, I think it was. Anyway, so that's that thing. Next we have an obstacle avoidance sensor, and I've never used these before. So this will be interesting. So what have we got here? We've got VCC, which will probably be 5 volts, may not be. Ground and out. So I don't know anything about this actually. Let's see the chip. LM393 I think it is. So I'm not exactly sure what that chip is. So we've got a potentiometer, we've got, looks like 2 LEDs, this chip, which I'll have to find out what it is. What else have we got here? VCC, ground out, we've looked at those. There's no indication of voltage or anything. I assume it's 5 volts, but the voltage of that chip will give it away. Probably is 5 volts. That will probably be to fine tune the tolerance, if you like, or the sensitivity. And I'm not exactly sure how this works, I'll have to find out. But that'll be interesting. Anyway, so I've got that too. A small collection of chips. I got these cheap from China. It says Viper 22A. What is the Viper 22A? We'll find out. Oh, there you go, you can see it properly there. Viper 22A. I don't know what that is at the moment, but we'll find out. And on the other side, we've got another chip. Oh, it's the same thing, Viper 22A. Okay, so the first item, Max 485 TTL to RS485 module converter for Arduino and Raspberry Pi. So the seller, this is quite unusual for me, but the seller's a British seller. Well, he's certainly in Britain anyway. So 2 Gadgets is the seller's name, and he's only got 2,000 feedback, but nevertheless, the price of the product, so it's £1.89, but buy 2 get 3. So I bought 2 of these and 2 of something else, and I got 1 for free. So can't complain. £1.89, it's good value. From GB, Great Britain. Anyway, let's go and have a look at the description. So uses the RS485 chipset, similar to Max 485. Oh, that's interesting. This converts TTL, which is transistor to transistor logic levels, from RS485 for noise-free transmission and reception for much longer distances than TTL signals could get. Oh, that's quite interesting. The communication distance when using twisted pair cable is approx 1,200 meters with a communications rate of up to 20 megabits per second. Can be used in high noise interference environments. RS485 also supports multiple units on the same bus. That's interesting. Power supply should be 5 volts, 2-pin terminals, pitch, there we go. Because of the low price, 2 pieces will be sent through first class. Okay, cool. Payment and shipping, I'm not really interested in the rest. Okay. So that's the first product. And the second is the infrared obstacle avoidance sensor module for Arduino robot smart car. It's the same seller, £1.47, and I did this again, buy two get three, so I got one free, so that's quite cool. And I don't know much about this module, so let's have a look. Adaptable to the environment. I'm not sure what that means. The module has a pair of IR transmitting and receiving tube. Has a pair of an IR transmitting and receiving tube. Okay, so I think there's an IR transmitter and an IR receiver. Wide variety of uses, such as robot obstacle avoidance, line count and more. Yeah, that's interesting. Adjustable distance knob potentiometer. Ah, okay, so that potentiometer is for distance then. Transmit and receive distance, I take it. So working voltage of 3.3 to 5 volts. Working distance of 2 to 30 centimeters. Small and lightweight, enables a green light when the module detects an obstacle in front of the signal. Output port can be connected directly to the microcontroller's input-output and drive a 5-volt relay. Connections. Please know how this item works before purchasing, as we cannot offer any support. Then we've got the standard eBay stuff. Okay, so that's the second product, and then the third product. Alright, this Viper 22A. So what is this? What does it say about it? So I got 3 pieces of SMPS, so that's switch mode power supply. The seller's Voodoo. I've bought loads of things from this seller. So 3 for 99p, which is 33p each, which is really good. Free postage. So it always amazes me how cheap they can do this. But anyway, what does it say about it? Oh, nothing. Okay, it doesn't say anything about it. But I've also got the PDF here. So let's have a look at the PDF. So it's an offline switch mode power supply primary switcher. Let's see if we can make any sense of this. So fixed 60,000 Hertz switching frequency, 9 to 38 volts VDD voltage. So it looks like some sort of PWM controller or something. Oh yeah, there you go. Dedicated current mode PWM controller with a high voltage power MOSFET on the same silicon chip. Okay. I wonder if it's got some examples or something over here where we can... Operation pictures. What's this? Let's have a look at that. No, that's too technical. Let's go back up. Sometimes they show you examples. Function maybe? Current voltage conventions. So source and drain. That's something to do with MOSFETs, because with MOSFETs you get gate, source and drain. So source, drain, VDD and FB. I think that's feedback. And usually something from the drain feeds back into here and that's how it regulates it. But I'm not 100% on that. Okay. So that's some sort of power supply by the looks of it. Anyway, so that's what I've got in this particular set of eBay items anyway. So I hope you found this video useful and thank you for watching. Bye!